Hey everybody, it's Somni Respiratory Flux, call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. And in the last episode, we had a surprisingly easy time of things, considering how some of the previous episodes had been going. So in this episode, let's hopefully continue that when we go on to Crumble Canyon 6-6. I don't know why I'm suddenly trying to sound like a radio announcer. I guess I've just been kind of... I don't know. Earlier today, before I recorded, I was going back and looking through some older videos of mine and kind of listening to the commentary for a bit. Also, this is a little bit tricky to see that that's a flower, so don't forget that puzzle piece there. And you can see right away where this level gets its name from. It's obviously crumbling. Very much so. Don't forget to run back here, and again, when there's 9 puzzle pieces in a level, you tend to have a lot of them scattered throughout, because the level is not necessarily that much longer than the other ones that it has that excess of puzzle pieces. It just has higher concentrations, but no. I think my point that I was trying to get to there was I was listening to some of my older videos, and I was thinking because I was really satisfied with how my commentary went on that LP when I recorded it and uploaded it and edited it. But going back and listening to at least the one section that I did, maybe that was just a particularly bad example, but I just kind of thought that my commentary had been suffering a bit, and compared to what I have been doing lately and even then, I don't necessarily think my commentary now is all that good. Don't forget to go back here, and you can kind of see that hole in the pillar where you just kind of blast into it. I love when they actually do put something in the background of the level to indicate that's where that secret barrel is going to be blasting you to. It just sort of... I don't know. Again, I like when they actually attempt to kind of synthesize all the bonus things into the level in such a way that it doesn't just feel extra. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's definitely going to feel somewhat extra anyway. But, I mean, just like, I want it to kind of fit in why it's being put there, of all places. Even just slightly. Also, I kind of didn't point out the fact that we were just kind of knocking those ribs off of that platform. Just this giant skeleton we just slide past. No real importance. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it just sort of does start to bother me a bit after a while, because I don't remember it actually being that creepy before in this level. Oh, this thing. This is gonna end up a bit more like the Indiana Jones thing, like I was saying the last episodes. The boulder roller would suggest. So, and again, if you get hit by this boulder as it rolls down the level, it is going to be an instant kill. And because of the way these things collapse, you can actually only get so far ahead of it. Okay, that's actually pretty tricky because you have to get to that in a hurry. You can't just take your time there. But again, these things can only go down so fast, so you have to kind of get to a position. Okay, that didn't help. Blow onto this, grab the puzzle piece. Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I got the puzzle piece. But no, it's just sort of, you just kind of, this whole thing is just sort of, okay, why do I keep jumping there? That's not a good place to jump. Oh well, doesn't matter. I don't have to stop for this puzzle piece again. Especially in this part of this level, I've noticed that the puzzle pieces can actually be pretty tricky. You kind of want to be careful with this part. I don't know what those platforms are and why they're crumbling so easy. They don't look like bone. They don't look like rock. It's... Again, you kind of have to jump out of your way for that one. Falling in the tar pits is deadly even if you don't sink into them. Like, you can sink into the other ones, and I don't know if you have enough time even to sink into the ones in this part of this level. Kind of have to get close to here and run. Slide down, jump, 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 maybe roll. Just don't slow down. This kind of level, the whole thing with this is that you're running from the boulder, but it kind of bottlenecks in a few places where you don't really have a choice but to stop and wait for it. Again, that puzzle piece is kind of a trick or trap or something. But you have to get them at least once. You don't necessarily have to survive. Here, you see that you can actually kind of get to that one, just sort of jump through the tar pit. That's kind of a tricky place to hide one, because you don't think you can actually survive falling down there, but you can. And yeah, that's that level. Everything kind of crumbled apart, like it kind of said it would. There, we got a pineapple. And yeah, it's not going to be that short of a world, isn't it? Nope. There's 2 more levels. After that level, the pathway to the boss crumbles, and we have to go to 2 more just to get up to the top of the world. And we're going to do that now with Tippy Shippy, which is the most ridiculous sounding level name. I know they're trying to get rhymes or alliteration for most of these levels. Not all of them, actually. But actually, I should probably go through and check and see how many levels in this game do or don't have alliterative or rhyming level names. But that's something I don't have time to really worry about for the moment. I'm gonna get that one up just because I kind of need to get to this, and also get to that treasure chest kind of over here. Also, wow, I was thinking one of those was gonna be a puzzle piece. Guess not. Maybe, I guess that, okay, that one's not gonna be because it's right below that, right above that spring. But you see this up here? That's a secret bonus area. As opposed to one that's not secret, but no, I do actually kind of like how they have the whole ship assets that are not being relegated just to one world in World 2 like you would think, because they had the boat level in World 3 as well, and now they have this level. How these ships all got up onto the cliff top, Nintendo logic, that's all I think I really have to say. But it makes for this level. I don't know if it's necessarily that great of a level, but it's not. I do at least sort of like what it tries to do. That's one where that's a place here where you kind of can tip that down and make sure to grab the K. Before that, because it can be a little tricky to have to go back. Oh boy, this part of the level, you gotta jump to these cannon things while they are out, so that you can land on them. That is, you can see the puzzle piece under there, but you have to go forward on the ship to get to this point where you can jump down and get to that, then jump back out of here. Wow. But this is a part of the level that I've seen some LPers really struggle with before, because they want to jump to that 4th one, but it doesn't come out at the right time because the level expects you to jump backwards through it. It's actually kind of a tricky little thing. Also, you want to go through that fast if you want that one up, but I don't know if it's even necessarily worth it. That heart is actually kind of well timed. These crab enemies are honestly a lot more annoying in this level than they were anywhere in the ship because, well, not the ship. This is a ship. I mean the beach world. But yeah, you kind of want to tip that down. Okay. Okay, game. I have to go all the way back through these cannons. But yeah, that's something that I know at least. Okay. I am playing very badly right now, but no. What you have to do is jump backwards because the pattern doesn't go just straight through. And I've seen at least a couple of big LPs of this game that have not figured that out and have somehow just kind of roll jumped to that blast barrel cannon and just sort of completely skipped over the thing. But that's how you're actually supposed to get it, is just being patient, working your way back when you need to, and not just forgetting about the cannons that you've already jumped from. I guess to some people who grew up in the era of ratchet scrolling, like with the original Super Mario Brothers on the NES, that can be a little tricky to remember to do, but also, you have to bounce off of that to get to that grass to grab onto. But yeah, and also there's that there, because there's another bonus area under the ship or in the ship. Well, I guess the whole level is kind of on the ship, but oh wow, I am doing this so badly. So yeah, okay, can I not just completely stop talking when I'm trying to play the level? That would be nice if I would just actually keep commentating like I'm supposed to. Yeah. Also, let's kill this crab first so he doesn't get in our way as we blow on this fan, because there's a bunch of bananas and coins. But no puzzle piece. That sometimes you have one of those where the puzzle piece comes out, sometimes you don't. But yeah. You just kind of got that one. It does kind of do it the right way, but also that cannon, roll back up to this place again. I always expect there to be a puzzle piece somewhere where there ends up not being one. Get the N. It blasts that in half. I always find that kind of funny when that shows up. But no. And again, you kind of gotta jump back to the back here so that you can get to the vine. Or you can just roll jump. Because, like, again, it's not like there's no way to get it without recognizing that, but it makes the level a lot easier if you're just a little patient or can speedrunning tactics. Also, don't be slow here or bump into the things, because there's that. And once you've kind of done that, you can blast over here. Did I get? Okay, I got all of them. Okay, that's the end of the level. Man, though, I feel like if I call this the entire episode, it's gonna be a little short, because I just kind of went through those levels relatively painlessly. But if I go through this next one, that one's gonna take a long time. Do I dare risk it? No. No. I think I'm going to call that an episode, honestly. Because once this next level is done, I have the K level to do. And, oh boy, that K level is going to be a thing. And I don't know if I want to do another thing with like the last one and just have it be its own entire episode. Even though it probably would be. Let's be honest. So I'm just going to do it with the next one. Next time on Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns. This has been, is, and will continue to be Somni Respiratory Flux. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate in the comments below. Next time, I will probably die a lot. See you then.